Look, it holds this whole Oh, you've already done it! Finished! Hello and welcome to the Fruitful Hands. We are a knitting podcast in Central Kentucky, and I'm Diana.
I'm Katie.
And we are glad you're here.
Yes.
To all our friends who are returning, hello. And to anybody that's new, we hope you find something you like. We only really talk about knitting at this point. Basically. We do want to do some crochet in the future, but we haven't started that yet. Yeah, maybe sewing. But we generally talk about a little admin or at the beginning and what's going on, and then whips, and then our finished object, and then whips, and then maybe yarn pantry or future designs.
Dreaming,
dreaming knitting. And sometimes those come to fruition.
Yes.
And sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's I wish I could like go back and see how many things have I talked about that like are
I'm
not
afraid
a thing.
to. The things that didn't work out,
Yeah.
you know, you started and it's like, okay, this is not gonna work.
Yeah.
So you just frog it and move on.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what have you been up to this weekend, Kate?
So I went to a wedding.
Yeah.
That was very fun. So actually not much knitting happened just because
I know.
We were
busy because you had the flower girl.
Yes. My daughter was a flower girl and she was living her best life.
She definitely thought she was a princess.
She did.
She looked like a princess.
She did. She was so cute.
She
did a really good job. So
yeah,
it was very fun. We're back now and getting back into the swing of real life.
Yes.
Back to reality and not princess.
Not fairy tale
flower girl.
Yeah, flower girl. Yeah.
Yep. What about you?
Well, I've been doing quite a bit of traveling, so I haven't gotten a lot of knitting done because I've been traveling solo. My mom has had some medical issues, so my sister and I have been helping her with that. And it's in eastern Kentucky, so I've made quite a few trips, but it's like a 5-hour round trip drive.
Yeah.
So, you know, I have a halfway point I stop at, and then I, you know, go to the restroom and get something to drink and then move on. But, and I don't stop to knit because it's like I just want to get to either end.
Right.
But sometimes it's like, if they could just have a little row construction, just so I can knit for like 10 minutes.
A yarn shop on the way.
Yes. That would be dangerous. That would be danger. But yeah, if I can just, you know, that, and I did the last time, it was kind of bumper to bumper, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna, and it helps because unfortunately I haven't been able to knit, and I can tell my stress level has just gone through the roof. So I definitely think knitting is very comforting to my soul. And it helps me to navigate hard things for sure.
Especially if it's a repetitive thing, because it's like you're not just sitting doing nothing. You're not, you know, just watching a show, which is fine. But, you know, you're like being productive, but then it lets your mind kind of.
The rhythm is just, and I can't, it's like you said, it's the ones that are repetitive. You're just doing a lot of stockinette or something. That's why I like to have one project that's like, you just kind of, it's easy.
Exactly.
You don't have to think.
And it helps you process, I don't know, whatever.
Whatever. My sister will send me information. And, you know, my sister she has a master's degree. So she's, you know, she's a professional. So but she'll send me information that we kind of need to think about and decide on. And she'll say, will you waller this for a while and let me know? And then, you know, it's funny how you revert back to your vernacular, you know, from childhood. And then she said something. She said, now you quit fretting about that, you know. And you're like, oh, I haven't heard that in forever. You quit fretting about that and yada, yada, yada. So, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is sweet to find stuff like that in the hard things for sure. So, yeah. So we are muddling through that.
Yes.
Yeah. Anything else going on? Katie is single parenting just for for a few days. Her husband's on business out of town.
Yeah. By the time this airs. Sure, he will be back. He'll be back. This one. And also, the other thing about this podcast, the last podcast was we hit 30,000 and we announced our giveaway. We are not going to announce that on this episode because we have not put the other episode out yet. So that episode, we've been busy. You know how it is. And y'all are so sweet to give us grace. So we'll put that out in the next day or two. Probably tonight. And then this one will air, and then the next episode. So we'll give that episode 17
you know, 7 to 10 days because we're giving away something. So if you have
it's 18.
Oh, 18, sorry.
But...
Oh, so this is 19. Oh my goodness. So so on episode 18, you make sure you go and leave a comment. I don't remember what the comment was, but watch the episode, leave a comment, and maybe you'll win some yarn. And we're giving away a sock ruler, and I thought I'd throw something else in there just to surprise.
Okay,
just a happy. That's what we call surprises, a happy. We'll throw a happy in there. Yeah. Okay, are you ready? What are you wearing?
I'll talk about mine because this is an oldie but a goodie.
Yes, it is.
This is the Illuminate by Andrea Mowry. This is Magpie Fiber Swanky Sock. The light color is a little bit bougie, and I can't remember what the darker color is, but it's kind of like a green blue dark color. And I think in the pattern, the light color is a mohair.
Yes.
Or some fuzzy.
Yeah, it's a mohair. Oh, I mean, that's what the pattern.
Yeah. But that doesn't work for me, so I just use Swanky Sock for both colors.
And it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I wish I'd made it a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But you know what?
It's beautiful.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the color work. Is just
stunning.
So it's so fun.
I love it.
And then once you get to the stripes, like this sweater, even though it's on, I think it's size 4. It goes by so fast because you just have something going on all the time.
And it's like the tessellated this time. I mean, it's a lot of manipulating of the stitches. So it's very slow for me.
Yes.
As opposed to this, it's just stockinette when you get down to the stripes. And even up here.
It's like a certain number of rows for each color. So you're like, oh, only this more.
Yes. So it does go a lot quicker. I just flew through my aluminum.
Yeah. I need to take care of it because it's getting a little
You just need to defuzz it a little. They say after a while it'll quit fuzzing up like that. So hopefully. Another thing I do want to say, because we've been kind of crazy the last 10 days or so, the comments, I read the comments because I get pop-ups. You know, I'm technically illiterate. So I don't know, but they'll pop up so I can read them, but I don't respond. So I've read a lot of them, but I haven't responded. So I will get on that hopefully by this weekend.
And if not, we
love y'all.
we do read them.
We do.
It's just hard to.
Yeah, it's hard right now in the season to juggle everything.
Yeah, it is.
But we do like to get on here and talk to y'all. Yeah. We do like to get together and talk about our knitting. So here we are. So I'm wearing look at this Ranunculus.
That is a little bit rude.
So you know, I had the illusion that I had enough of this yarn to do sleeves, long sleeves, which I did not.
But this is perfect.
But it is. So I can wear this shirt's a little, I'm not sure if I'm crazy with it, but it's okay. Yeah. So this is, I mean, I made it long. If you watch the Instagram, I think if I'd really stopped it, it would have stopped about here. And of course that would have been way too short. So it is long.
Yay, I love it.
And I think what I'll wear is maybe a white button down under it.
Cute.
Or even a blue.
Looks good.
You like it?
Though. Yeah.
I like it. I can wear it without and just wear a cami under it if it's warm. But it's a little nippy here today.
It is.
So,
it is.
So yeah.
So
this is by Hidori. No, Midori. Hirose.
Yes.
And it's the Ranunculus. Yes. And it is part of our Fall into Ranunculus Cow 2023. And it is going, I started this was my cast on for that. So I started it on the first day of fall, and the knit along goes through the end of November. And we are doing that with Amber from A Lovely Yarn. Yes. So she's going to give some prizes away. We are going to give prizes away for that. And you can knit as many as you want. Yes. You don't have to finish, but we encourage you to because
you get a finished sweater.
Yeah. And that's always nice. But I like this one because it's warm and you can't see through it. And I can wear it on warm and cool days. Yeah. So, that's nice. And this is Joe Sharp yarn. Tweed. I love it. Yeah. Silkroad Tweed DK. And it's old. It's deep stash.
I love that.
It is deep stash. Yeah.
To join the knit along, you can post on Instagram with that hashtag. I'll put it right there. I think I did that in the last episode and I didn't put it up.
Well,
I just feel like it'll magically appear.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Here
it is.
Yeah.
Good. It'll be in the description if it's not right there.
It will be.
But if you have a private account on Instagram or you don't use Instagram, you can email us your photo, and we'll post it for like a day or two when we're doing the drawing, and then we'll take it down. So,
and because that's from the Instagram hashtag is where we are going to get the winners. So if you're overseas or if you're out of the country, we will give you 2 Ravelry patterns. And if you're in the U.S. or Canada, then we will, you get a yarn, skein of sock yarn, a sock ruler, and a happy.
Wait.
What?
Is that for 3,000 or is that for?
Oh yeah, you're right. That's the 3,000. No, that's the 3,000. Sorry.
I feel like
that's wrong. Yeah. I'm sorry. That is wrong because Mom is
no.
We are giving away the 2 quints from Pearl Soho.
Yes.
They're lavender color.
Yes.
And it's about 800 yards of fiber in those. So it's really pretty. It's a
linen quill.
It's a no, it's not linen quill. It's called not quints, quartz.
Quartz. Okay.
Yeah, it's called quartz.
Okay.
And it's in probably when we talk about the ranunculus the first time.
Yeah.
Nailed it along. It's in there if you want to look at it.
You can see it.
But it's really pretty.
Yeah.
It's probably it's more of the lavender.
Yeah, it's a little bit yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You can just go see it.
Yeah, go see it.
Episode 16.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe. Finished objects?
Finished objects.
I have none.
I have one. I finished.
I
finished Jeremy's hat.
Yay.
And I actually finished it, and I took it. He lives in Eastern Kentucky where my sister lives, so I was able to take it, and I finished it, and I let him try it on, and it was a little short, so I pulled it back and then knit another inch. So he loved it. It's really
perfect.
yeah.
It fits like circumference-wise.
Yes, it does. Yay. The only thing, it's not really woolly because it is a Malabrigo. I think it's Malabrigo. Let me see.
MadelineTosh or Malabrigo?
Oh, it may be MadelineTosh.
I forget. You had 2 different things going.
Yeah, I think it might be. Let me see. I've got it in here.
I love that blue and I love that orange. Those actually look really cool together.
Jer's hat. Let's see. It's okay. Yeah, it's MadelineTosh Vintage Superwash. Okay. So it's not got that woolly feel, so I think I'm going to do him a woolly one. But this one, it can go in the washer and dryer.
Yeah, and if he has sensitive skin.
Yeah, because, and that's a good, it's a size 8. Yay, that even fits you. Yay. It is a free pattern. It's an old pattern, and it must have been on this young lady's blog first. Do you think I can show that? That's okay, isn't it?
I think so.
Because she just puts it up there. So this is the blog it's on. And that's the hat. It's if you go to Ravelry, it shows that this is a good picture of the hat.
It's neat decreases.
Yes, see the decreases? You can't really tell in chairs maybe. But on Ravelry, I think it's just called Keeping Boyfriend's Ears Warm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Since 2000?
Since 2006. So it was, she posted it in 2007. So this was when blogs were, the thing, not YouTube. So I'll get this to my son soon.
Yay.
Because it's going to get cold.
Yes.
So what is one?
How many whips do you have?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many do you have?
2.
I've got a little busy crack. I was casting on stuff.
Yes, no, I get it. Maybe talk about one of your whips.
Okay, I'll talk about, let me see.
Sit back and relax.
Yeah, just sit back and relax. Let me see. Oh, I put that down there. Okay. This is, I'll do this one. Okay. This is my Mariechen. The last time I showed you all this, I'm sorry, my nose is a little silly. No. Yeah. Do you have a Kleenex?
I can.
Thank you, Katie. So I'll talk about this while she does it real quick. Is that okay, Kat?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So this is my Mariechen, and Katie figured out where I was. And so I've knit from the marker on to this. I think I have to knit 12 inches. It is a fun knit because you have busy stuff on the sides, stockinette in the back. It is knit, flat. So that's, I don't mind knitting flat. And see how much I've done since you got me started again? That's the only bad thing. I did not, the bad thing about not really taking good notes, and I wasn't when I did this, is remembering where you stopped. and I wasn't real good about figuring out where I was. So Katie helped me. Thank you, Katie. So, and I am alternating skeins every 2 rows. So when I get back to this, and I just carry my other up the side. So that way, because this is indie dyed, this is Life in the Long Grass. So that way I'm not hopefully getting any pulling from it.
And will you do a button band?
Yes, it has a button band.
Okay.
Yeah. So
cool.
And then when I block that, that'll open all up.
Yes.
So, and there's a few design elements in it, but it's okay.
Hey,
I'm okay with that. Yeah. It's unique. It's mine.
Yes.
So, and this is a route something bag, I think.
65?
I think it is.
I think so.
Oh yeah. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
I love this bag. I love this bag. I wish it were a little, it does stand up pretty well. See, it doesn't want to collapse in. So I do like that. I would buy another one of these bags for sure because it doesn't want to collapse. See, that's very important to me. I don't like stuff collapsing on my stuff. I don't know why. Isn't that silly?
No, it makes sense.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Now, do you want to do one of yours?
Yeah. So this is, I haven't done very much.
Well, that's all right.
Here's my little yellow, LYS, little yellow sweater, by Andrea Mowry.
Do you like it
I'm
so
still
far?
on the cuff. Yeah.
Is that a
basically-
twisted?
No, it's just normal.
Okay.
Who was I watching? It was another podcaster, and she was saying how her ribbing looks a lot better on the inside than on the outside.
Yes.
So, like, if you look, there's my normal, I mean, it's pretty, like, stretched out stitches, but if you look at the inside, it looks, well, some better. I think.
So what do you do?
I don't know. I forget what she said because I hadn't looked at mine, and so then I did. I think you can somehow actually flip it and then start knitting. So that's the outside.
Okay.
So
you should be able to.
I know, right?
Right. I would think you just flip it, but then are you going back you're going the opposite direction?
So you could just. I mean, I wonder how much of a difference it would make to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Knit backwards for one row.
Yeah.
Does anyone know about that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let us know if you do that.
Because it does look better.
Because
anyway.
See, if you just do the ribbing and then flip it to the other side, you're going the wrong direction.
Right.
But can you?
Will that make a difference?
Will that make a big difference? Or can you close up the little hole gap it's going to make?
Yeah. I don't know, but it is better on the inside, so I'm gonna try to figure out how to.
We need to figure out. I did see that briefly. I haven't really had time to watch podcasts either. It's just been kind of crazy.
This is La Bien-Aimée Yellow Brick Road.
I love that color.
Mundum. Yeah, I know. I really like it.
I love it.
It's not gonna get done this fall, but I'm just gonna keep on plugging away.
And it might. You never know. But you don't plan on it.
Yeah, I don't. I'm just gonna enjoy it. I really do. These are size 1 needles because I had to go down, and I really want to get these off of my size 1 needles so I can use some yarn that I got to make some socks. So I'll show you that in a minute, or a little while.
Yeah, I probably have some if you want to look the next
no,
one.
it's good for me to.
Yeah.
You know,
Finish a project.
Yes, get
See, not me. I'll start all kinds of stuff. Okay, this is my Tessellated.
Yay.
And like I said, I'm just kind of meandering through this one. That's where it was the last time I showed you.
Hey.
So I have knit some on it.
Yeah.
I do love it.
Yeah.
It will get finished.
Yes.
But it's just, it's definitely not finished for Rhinebeck. It's a good thing I'm not going because it's not finished.
You just show up with a little cowl.
I could maybe just wear it around my, just around my neck or something. I don't know. Yeah. But I do love it.
Yes.
The yarn is Moondrake and Spin Cycle and, no, it's all Moondrake.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's Moondrake. I don't know what here we go. Moondrake. Well,
I know.
This one is the Fua is the fluffy stuff, and that's sea glass. And then the lichen is chibi or chibi. It's this one. And then my Spin Cycle.
Yay.
Yeah. So,
very cute.
And that it has been a little difficult trying to keep them all untangled.
Yeah.
So that's a little.
I bet.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
How about you do another whip and I'm gonna go.
You're going to go check on our lovely sweet peas. Okay, this one is Olive and Bean by, that Tessellated, as you know, is by Andrea Mowry. That was her Rhinebeck sweater for this year. I'm doing the vest, so that's a good thing because this is Andrea Mowry, Olive and Bean. This is a pattern for my I'm knitting this pattern for my granddaughter. And she is the one that has the two brothers I knit for. She wanted pink and purple, so of course they're not going to match, but that's okay. So I love this pattern. I'm down. I did not helical knit at the top, but I feel like I need to helical knit at this point because this is indie dyed, and I'm afraid that I would have some pulling if I don't because there is some different colors in it. So I'm going to have Katie help me do that while I'm here, get that started. I started it and it just didn't look very good, so I pulled it out. So I'll have Katie help me with that. And I did see Very Pink Knits has a way that she carries yarn that she is, you know, doing 2 different balls at once, just up the back and kind of just runs one under the back. And it looked really good. So if I can't get the hang of helical knitting, or if I find it doesn't look good, then I'm going to try her approach as well, because that might work better for me. But the yarn I'm using is Malabrigo, and this is a DK weight. It's Arroyo, and the pink is fuchsia, and the purple is Barojas, color 058. And it is a super wash. So I really do like this. This is a quick knit. If you're looking for a little girl's pattern for Christmas, this is a quick knit. So, and it does have a little color work on the sleeves at the bottom as well. So it's really cute. Let's see what else I have. The last one I'm going to share is the Anthe by Natasja Hornby. I think that's her name. Yeah. And it is a shawl, and it is lovely. Let me see if there's a bigger picture of it. Sorry. I don't think there is, so I'm going to show you this. This is her wearing it. Now mine is a fingering weight, so let me see what she called for. Yeah, it's a fingering weight, but mine's like a light fingering weight. So this, I just started it. So this is the front.
Oh, wow.
And isn't that pretty? And this is La Amée's Helix. And
cute.
Isn't that pretty? I really, really love it. Ooh. And these are my colors. I think it's Helix. Cindy and I got, yeah, it's Helix.
Nice. That's really pretty.
Isn't that pretty? It is soft. So these are my colors.
Yay.
And there is a ton of yardage in this. And I think the main color, you only need a little over 500 yards. Well, in this, there is 710 yards of this Helix. So I'll be able to use it for something else. Yeah. And other colors you need like way less than that.
Wow.
Like 420 in one and 360 in the other.
Oh my
so
goodness.
I should have quite a bit left that I can do something else with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really love that. It's going to be soft and squishy. So that's what
awesome.
I'm hoping.
That is so cute.
Thank you. I really like it.
Yeah.
So now it's your turn.
Okay. Okay, so this is my Lyon sweater.
Leon?
Or Lyon. I can't remember. I don't know how you say it, but it's
is it petite? Is it petite knit?
Yes.
It's
petite
so
knit. Last time I showed you the yarn that I had gotten.
You've done a lot.
I know. Well, I've basically, okay, so I really wanted to have this for Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And so I casted it on.
So this is the drop shoulder in the back.
Yeah, I think it's called a contiguous sleeve.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Have you heard of that?
No. But that's okay. Just because I haven't heard it doesn't mean anything. No, that sounds right. Have you tried it on?
No. What do you think? What do you think?
I would just try it on. I mean, put it on
too
barber
long?
cord. No, I would just see how it fits.
Okay.
No, I don't think it's too short or too long. I would just try it on.
Okay.
Now would be the time to do that, though.
Yes. I did split for sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
One thing is you're doing...
Oh, that's so cute.
The beginning of round is actually at one of the places of increase.
And it looks better than...
I know. Well, she posted... There's some videos on her website where you purchase the Lyon pattern or Lyon or whatever that help you fix like jogless, to do jogless striping with increases.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I mean? Like all of that. Like,
Yeah.
because it's not, you're not going to do the same thing as if you would just doing.
Right.
So it's,
see that?
I'm afraid I pulled it a little tight over here, but I think I can block it out.
Oh, you can.
And just get that
you can.
Yeah. But anyway, it was really fun starting this thing.
Now, what yarn is this? Isn't it fun doing something new?
It is. Yeah. It is. This is Double Sunday in almond and then sailor.
And it's a DK.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. Something about a sailor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sailor Ahoy or something?
No.
No.
It's 5581 is the color.
Okay.
And then the almond is 2511.
Okay.
So, anyway,
very
that's
pretty.
what I've been working on big time.
You've been doing a good job, sister.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's my last whip.
That's what?
That's my last whip.
That's your last whip?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go next because I have a few more things. Sorry. Okay. I have another whip. So this is the softest stuff on the planet. Isn't that so soft?
What is
This is Juniper Moon Farm Moonshine.
What in the world?
I purchased it, at the Woolery. It's 40% alpaca, 40% wool, and 20% silk. And this color is Snow Cone 08. So it's a Ranunculus.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're doing another one.
I'm doing another one. I just started it. And I'm doing it on 9s because I like the material, the fabric better on 9s than I do the 10s. And I bought enough to do longer sleeves.
Nice.
So hopefully, for real, I did. For real. I'm not illusioned about the, I'm disillusioned or illusioned. I'm good. I really did. So,
that is so cute.
yeah, and it's really soft.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that it's a cutie.
That would be so pretty.
Yeah, and this is really slick yarn. So I do have these stitch stoppers on the ends of my needle. So that one I love.
That's so cute.
I started it last night. I needed to do something.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Root and Rain. Have you heard of that before?
I don't think so. But there's a big seam yarn.
It's a lot. See how many yarns. She's an indie dyer. This was her last, she just put it up, and I put a lot of stuff in, not a lot. I put some stuff in the basket, and by the time I ordered half of it, they were sold out of.
Wow.
So I just got whatever. So this is kind of a lavendery. And it's
426 yards.
So it's a fingering. It's really pretty, and it's soft.
Yeah, it is.
And it's let me see what the makeup is. BFL, so Blue Face Lasseter, and it's 115 grams, 426 yards. And this one is called Longwood. And I don't think she's going to dye yarn for a while, but I heard a lot of people talk about this, mainly Knit Cafe, Noelle and Kelly. So I wanted to try it.
Yeah.
I got some of her sock too, so I'll try it too and let you know. And then the other thing, I found out that Sonder Yarn was having a sale. Sorry about the bag ruffle. And we kept going. Pantry? Yeah, this is Yarn Pantry. So sorry.
No.
Katie and I talked about ordering because we'd heard a lot of different people say that they really loved it and blah, blah, blah. So, and Katie was like, well, I'm really nervous about ordering. So I ordered for us.
I am a baby.
Yeah. No, she's not
fibers.
a baby. It's hard. Well, and it's not wise sometimes to order if you are sensitive and you're not sure. Because some people have said that this is really sensitive to their skin. Or they're too, you know, they can't handle it. So to me, this is fine. I could wear this.
I think I could. Okay. Especially after blocking.
Yes. So these are the two colors. One, this one, it's Fresh Sheets, and it is a DK, and it is their Sunday morning DK. And I'm going to knit, I think it's the field sweater out of it.
Oh man. Yeah.
I think that's right. If not, if that's a fingering, then that's this one.
This is DK.
Okay, is it? Okay, oh yeah. So that's what I'm doing out of that. Okay. And it's kind of got like a greeny tint, but it's gray underneath. So it's gray or blue, and I mean blue or green with gray underneath.
That's very
So
pretty.
I'm going to do the field sweater out of that, and here's that picture again. And I may get a mohair. I've seen that done with a mohair in the top. Oh. So I may get a mohair just to put in the top. Yeah. And then this one is called Sunday Morning 4-ply, and it's BFL 75% and 25% Masham. And this may be 25%. Yeah, it's the same makeup. So it does have Masham in it too. But this is a 4-ply, so it's more of a fingering. This is it, and it's kind of a lavendery gray base. And I'm gonna do, I got it with the L.
That's so pretty.
So we talked about that.
Yeah,
a couple, yeah. So this reminds us of the Ranunculus, but it has design on the bottom and up the side seam as well. So after I finish this red Ranunculus, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one.
Yeah.
Because it's long sleeve, and I can wear that in the wintertime because I'm a little hot-natured at this point. So it's hard for me.
With fingering weight? I'm so sorry.
No. Okay. Yes, that one is fingering weight, and that one is DK.
So you can wear that in the winter and fall and like
yes.
That's
so
awesome.
that's my yarn pantry. Yay! And I really like them.
Yeah. So I got a little yarn pantry too. I got this actually off of Etsy. I have been dying to try the Filgalana Arwetta.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what's it made of?
I think just 80% superwash merino and then 20% nylon. So I wanted to make a cream pair of socks.
Oh, cute.
So I got 2 of these. It was less than $20 to have this.
Really?
I think shipping from wherever they are is about $5, and then each of these are $6. $6, maybe $7. So
that's really pretty.
I know.
And it's soft.
I know. It's so soft because I don't know. I feel like I really like soft yarn.
Yeah,
and so
I do too.
I don't do well with rustic, and so I was a little bit worried, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it because I've been wanting to try this for so long. So once I get my little yellow sweater off of the size 1 needles, I'm gonna cast on some socks.
I like this. I do have another finished object on. Those are my vanilla socks, and that is the yarn I bought down at, I can't believe I could get my foot up there actually. I know. I was like, can I do this? Yeah, I had to pull my, I think it was Smoky Mountain yarn or something, but it was from my trip to the Gatlinburg. Yeah, yeah, I just remembered that. I'm like, and they fit really nicely.
Nice.
Crazy Sock Lady pattern, 9-inch circular vanilla socks is what those were. Okay.
Oh, that's fun.
The other thing is, we do have a lot of comments about my journaling. So I'm just going to give a little 2 cents of what I think my journaling looks like. And you all can take what you want and leave what you don't want. That's fine. So this is just a notebook, just a heavy paper. See this? And then when I first started, I was keeping track, look at this, of the yards I knit in a year. You probably can't see that. But I haven't done that since then, and that's not the whole year. But that, well, it was close. 12,000 yards in 2021.
Wow.
That was fun. And then this was the first 521. This is the first thing I ever journaled. And see, I put my tag in there, but all my notes. I don't think I was really, this is my Flicker and Flame. Then, and sometimes I did, this is my first Ranunculus. The dates in there. Then sometimes I did not put, I just put notes and not. And sometimes that's just the season you're in, you know what I'm saying? But, and then half and half, Elwood, just things up through. This is 2022. This year, I got really fancy and did a table of contents. So I listed, so I numbered my pages at the bottom so that I could know exactly where, and I started putting yarn in with them. Just whatever yarn was used for that. I find that very helpful because I can't remember a lot of times what the yarn I used. And sometimes I didn't, but most of the time I did. And then 2023, I've got my table of contents, but I haven't kept it up to date. So I need to go through and do that because it does really help. I mean, there's some for sure. That was my knit collage sweater. I mean, look at all the yarn for that one. But that is why I really like heavy paper, and I also like a spiral bound because you can open it up. Like lately, I didn't used to, but lately I have been opening this up and sitting it beside of me and taking notes while I'm knitting. That was my ochre. So if I knit it different than the pattern, I can look on here because I use Knit Companion. But you know, if you have it there, then it's hard to go back for the next one to see what you did. Whereas if you have it here and you've written it down for me, then I just turn to that in this book and I can see it immediately. It's
hard copy always is better.
So that's how I do it. Now, I went to the place, I got this at Target. They don't have this exact one anymore. I looked on Amazon and I couldn't really find it. This was at Target and it has the same paper. I don't know that it's quite as thick, but it is thicker than normal. This is the Maker's Notebook, and I ordered it because I thought, oh, this is wonderful, and I think I can. It has wonderful information in here, but the pages are thinner. So if you want to put your labels and yarn in there, you're going to get, you know, it's not going to be quite as easy to do that. And I don't know that it's going to hold up as well because the paper's a lot thinner. But there's a lot of different places in here for you to put like needles, all the needles you have, all your yarn stash, pattern library, monthly overview. It has all kinds of good stuff in it. So I used when I started this because I just wanted to see if it would work for me. It is not going to work for me. So I use pens that are marker pens that you can erase friction.
Oh, cool.
So I'm going to go through and erase it all and give it to Katie. So she can, so she can use it. So it's a beautiful book, and for her it will probably be fine, and she can make it work. But for me, and it's got like, it's got common crochet abbreviations, common knitting abbreviations. So it's a lovely, tool to have, and it's got some blank pages in there too. So it's a great one, but I need heavier paper. Because I want to put all the rickrack and all the notion, all the stuff
almost like a scrapbook.
Almost like a scrapbook. So this one, so that's me and my yarn journal. So that's it.
Cute.
And see, I just see how different the pages are.
It can hold up to
it can hold up. It can hold up to weight.
Is this what is this?
That was a different, so this was a different journal I had.
And you cut out the pages?
And I cut out, because I had used it, and I cut out the pages. I'm like, that's not going to work. So I cut out the pages and taped it in here. Because I didn't want to write it over. And see, that was part of that. So this is just, I would love to find some more of this type of book, because it is perfect. But I could not find it. So, but that's my perfect one.
Let me see. Okay.
Yeah, and it's big. It's like a 7x10 or something. I like the bigger size. See, this is smaller than that one. And some people probably like the smaller one, I'm sure. But see, I like the bigger one. I like the spiral bound. I like the hard covers. So
it's nice to know, like,
what you like
and
why, and be able to tell other people, because they might be the same way.
Or they might be different and say, I don't need that.
I don't need all that. That's right. But this has a nice little box you can put it in to keep it nice. So
that's very cute.
So I'll give that. Oh, it's got some stuff in it I need out first. And then I'll give you a thing to erase. Or you could just cover it with
I could just leave it.
Or you could leave it and say, this is Mama.
Oh, don't worry about it now.
I'll just take it out. Okay. So what else have we got going on, Sister Susie?
That's it. I'm trying not to cast anything else on.
Why?
I don't, well, except for those socks probably. I really am. I need to finish some things.
Yeah.
I'm literally like a squirrel when it comes to projects, and I need to like get it done.
But see, I'm that way, but I feel like I can have a few different things going on.
Oh, I have plenty of
I do. I have a lot of things, if you could see. I mean, you all know. You've seen me started stuff. I will say that one shawl by Andrea Mowry. What was it? What was the name of it?
Oh.
DRK Everyday Shawl?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to, full disclosure. And I mean, that thing, I had done a lot on it. I could not, it was a stressful time, and I could not figure out where I was in the pattern. So I frogged the whole thing, and I'm going to start it over because I love the colors and I love the pattern, and it's okay. But I was just like, I just can't figure it out right now. And I don't, and that's okay. I can't figure it out. And I'm just going to frog it, and I'm going to start all over. So yeah, that's where I did that one. So it won't be done anytime soon.
Yeah.
But it will get done.
Yes. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta, like, I need this to be a fresh start.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's what I did.
Yeah.
Do any of y'all have that problem? I'm sure
or sometimes you can ask a friend and be like, where do you think I am?
Yeah, that's what I had to do with Katie. Where do you, and I could have figured it, but I just, the headspace was not there. I had other things that I needed to take care of. And I just.
And sometimes it feels good to either get it to an FO or just get it off, and it's not.
Yes.
Mocking me over. Yeah, a whip hanging over you.
It's not mocking me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Yeah. So the Rhinebeck people and the people down in Fletcher, North Carolina, Saf, if y'all are going to those, I think there's actually one up in Indiana.
Oh,
maybe.
Nice, yeah.
Southern Indiana.
Okay.
This weekend, maybe. It might have been last weekend. If y'all are going to that, have fun.
Have so much fun.
Yeah, have some fun for us.
Yes.
We know you're going to have fun, and we're so happy for you that you get to go. And Katie and I, Lord willing, will be going somewhere next year. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
It will be fun.
Yeah.
Hope y'all are fun enjoying your knitting.
Absolutely. And we will see you next time.
Yes. Thank you for being with us.
Happy knitting.
Happy knitting.